And it's not the nicest time of the year. I can understand that. I think it's tough pretty much everywhere. In Europe, it's red zones, orange zones, yellow zones. We don't really understand what's going on, but we're coping. Right now, I'm based in Sardinia, in the island of Italy, and we are orange, meaning that you cannot go outside the house for unless you have a really valid reason for work and yeah, shit like this. So we're trying to cope. Hope you guys are doing well during this pandemic, and it's limiting everyone, right? We want to drive, we want to watch more cars. Luckily Netflix is keeping us company, but obviously people are waiting to create more contents, including me. I actually miss driving very, very much. Nevertheless, let's not lose hope. I'm gonna cheer coffee. If you have noticed, maybe you have, and hi everyone, I don't know how to do this because this is my first live, so hi. Anyway, if you have noticed on the Instagram post, I have been adding pictures from not only Sardinia but also from other countries like Dubai, and it's because I have a really good friend, and he loves cars. I don't think he understands anything about cars, but he owns so many. I know him for quite a long time. He moved to Dubai, I think was last year. So we're gonna have a talk about cars, and yeah, if you have any questions about Dubai, I'm also new to Dubai. I think you're more than welcome to shoot question. I'm gonna ask him if he knows. It's good information for all of us. So I don't know how to do this. Go live with, oh yes, it's actually pretty easy. Let's see if he answer. He should be joining me. Waiting for Dutch by SK. SK stands for something I cannot tell you, but it's his name basically. If you hear this noise, it's because I'm having a massage in the chair. It's kind of nice. And alright, let's see if he answers. Just an anticipation in the meantime that we are waiting. This year I have some news, some very good news that I'm very happy about. I'm gonna shoot more videos with cars, and I will be publishing more on YouTube, but also on another platform, which probably I will tell later. Let's see. Now, usual bullshit connection. So I'm waiting for the reply. I'm gonna try again. Please bear with me. This is the first time I'm doing this. If you have any suggestion on how to be faster in this, you're more than welcome to suggest. I see, yeah, there's a few people there. I don't expect anyone to be in this call. It's just a practice, but and if you have any question about the cars that I've driven in 2020 was a very good year. I've driven some really hot hatch cars, supercars, very nice. I love the 488, and I drove an amazing Huracan, a yellow Huracan Performante, which I think is the most complete cars ever. And so I'm gonna drive more cars. I drove also some rally cars, which was amazing. And some of the content is already live, some of the content will come later. Some of the content will be published in another platform in England. And so he joined, but it's not accepting my call. So if you can hear me, can you request to join? I sent you a request now, Dutch. You should accept it. Please accept it. Don't leave me hanging. I think it's connecting. But I don't know. Any questions in Italian? Domande in italiano? Fate pure delle domande se avete curiosità di auto a Dubai, perché oggi parleremo di auto a Dubai, e di auto in generale, di auto che ho guidato, e domande in generale. So if you have any questions, please shoot out. Questions about Dubai, questions about cars in Dubai. I'm trying to connect, but he's not accepting. I don't think he knows either how to join a call. Oh yes, he's here, but you need to join the call. So I'm gonna send you a request now, again, and I'm gonna try. Let's see. I've got a question. Oh shit! Oh, there are questions. Alpine 810 this year. Yes. It's coming, and it's gonna be there's a short video already on Instagram. There's gonna be a video between 5 to 7 minutes, and it's gonna be very nice. It will be published on my YouTube channel, and it will be published on a UK platform. So yeah, it will be live, and that was a very, very nice car. So you buddy Emiliano from England. So let's see. No, it's not happening. Love you too, man. Nice for you to join. If you have questions about cars, now is your time. I'm pretty sure you know more about cars, about me. And more. Oh, hi from Munich. We're gonna try to make a connection. I'm gonna tell about what is the plan for this year. We just shot with an amazing replica of the Cobra 427, the Shelby Cobra. I was lucky enough to find a car in Sardinia. It's from England, so it's right-hand drive, manual gearbox. The car was banana. It was so amazing, and I really, really loved it. I mean, I don't know how to explain that. We are now editing the video. We will publish as well in this new platform, and that's gonna be very, very interesting. Also, I'm not used to drive right-hand drive cars. I lived in England for a very, very long time, but I I haven't driven cars since. So so I have some suggestion. Hey, Dubai is not possible with video call on Instagram and WhatsApp. That might be it. That might be it. Ha. That could be it. So how can we do it? We could oh, that's gonna be tricky. Alright, I think I'm getting some help, so I'm requesting some assistance, and yeah, we're gonna manage. We're talking about Dubai today, not Monaco. Oh, Monaco. So yeah, so you had the same problem. So view request. Hey, I've got a request. Go live. Let's see. I've got a request. I think it's happening. I think I'm getting connection. I don't know. Waiting for connection, but I'm not sure it's going to work. If he has so let's see. I have accepted. You know, I thought it was easy. Really thought it was easy. Turns out it isn't. Yeah. In the meantime, if you have questions about cars in general, you're welcome to shoot. And it seems like yeah, we're not getting anywhere with the call. This happens, and I don't know how I can make it work, because I want you also to see him on the screen, even if I have another phone. I'm gonna try. So yeah, so I think it's the connection face to face. It's about the restrictions from the United Arab Emirates, because yeah, I had the same. Unless you have a VPN connection, you cannot just do a FaceTime call or a face call. So that's gonna be tricky. We could also, yeah, the second option is to do just a call, but no, I wanted to show you something out there, because as we see, Dubai is really the hot spot of cars, especially supercars, and you have many people customizing their cars. There's a huge business of rental sales, and amazingly, I've noticed you find cars that have been abandoned after a while, and you might see some dusty Ferraris hanging in the backyard of a car dealer, and it's just amazing. And these are people for any reason. I mean, some people are that rich they just forget about the car. Some people just forget to pay for the cars and can't be bothered to go back with the payments, and then they get the car removed and abandoned. But for the rest, Dubai is really, it's just the place to go and see cars. So we are now thinking of paying a visit to the place to see more about the cars culture, not just the show of the beautiful cars, but more of what people feel about driving. If it's just showing, is it driving itself? Can we find good roads to drive? Because definitely I want to make a nice video from that location. It will be my first time, and I will be very, very, very excited. Hopefully the police will be nice to us. We have a tendency going a little bit above speed limits, so we have to learn about that and be respectful, but having fun and sharing content. In the meantime, I am trying to resend the request. I'm gonna try. What cars am I gonna drive this year? Someone asked me yesterday. So I've driven the Alpine A110, the 1971 version, the car that won the Rally of Monte Carlo. So this car is 50 years old. Shocking. The car was in pristine conditions. It drives, so it was the 1.3 liter, 120 brake horsepower, about 650 kilograms of weight. The car was fantastic to drive. It was well maintained. It drives better than some cars of 20 years. I was shocked by the way it drives. And something funny was the brake was just so soft. So the only way to actually slow down was to use the gear. So you had to downshift and create engine brake to slow the car down. And that was the only way. And luckily the cornering was fantastic. And so you could really go into corners faster than you could ever imagine with a 50-year-old car. Then we talk about the Shelby Cobra that I've driven, and is now in the oven, baking for you to see the video. What next? G63. Yes, G63 are happening. I am gonna drive one here in Sardinia, and possibly one more somewhere around Europe. This really depends on how easy we can move from one place to another. So that depends on traveling restrictions. Gonna drive the new Porsche Panamera Hybrid. I never liked Panameras when they came up. I really liked what they did in the final, in the latest version. It looks amazing, and honestly, I can't wait to drive the car. We are going to drive some kit car. So in last year I drove this beautiful machine called Kart Cross. The Kart Cross is a go-kart made for gravel, and now the funny part is the engine is 600cc, either Suzuki or Honda or Yamaha engine, and so it doesn't have a belt, it has a chain, and it revs up to 16,000 RPM. It's banana. So you're in this little box, you have gear stick, you have a handbrake, which honestly you will never use, and you have so much torque. It's fantastic. There's already one video live on YouTube. There will be more this year, because I really love that. Then what are we gonna drive? Someone asked me if I'm gonna drive classic cars. I don't expect one for a video, but I will participate probably to an event for classic cars, and I don't know which car to choose. I have an option of the Fiat Barchetta or the Fiat 500 Cabrio, and the very old one,
Nice picture.
or a Mini. That would be nice. And so I don't know, the event is in June. I really don't know if that's gonna happen.
Just a second.
So we have do we have any, what's happening? How are we gonna do this? Wait, I think I'm finding some weird way. So am I gonna move like this? Here he is. So
wait, that laughter is never good when you're laughing.
is that
What happened?
is that just your picture now, or is it you on the video?
I have no idea what Vanessa did. She did something, and your screen is freezing up, so I can't see what's going on.
Oh, that's bad. Well, I'm gonna hold you like this. Hi. So that's never gonna work, is it? We're gonna try. I got you on voice. I have to type. Many people.
Picture upright, please. You're not doing enough.
Yeah,
Thank you very much.
I have to press like this.
Thank you.
Wait, I'm gonna get some help for this. So this will be recorded anyway, so I understand if people want to drop off because they've been waiting for you about 20 minutes. I understand. You have issues.
Well, it's a connectivity thing out here, because I don't have a VPN and I'm in the car.
Oh, right. So if you move to a VPN, you might be able to do it?
Yeah, but not in the car. Then I have to be in the house.
Yeah.
I need a Wi-Fi connection for that.
That might be a good option then.
This is so bad, man. There is a Ferrari that just came out of the parking lot, and I'm not able to share it. How can I do this with you guys? Wait.
Yeah, so the idea, guys, was to show you some cars in the parking lot from Dubai, but unfortunately, and now we know, without a VPN you cannot do a FaceTime call if you are in Dubai. So now we know, for the next time. Shit happens, but no worries. So if you go up to the apartment later on, we can do a FaceTime then. You can join the call and we can talk about cars. Sounds good?
We can.
Yeah.
Man, you have the worst luck. There's just a Lamborghini Urus outside.
First of all, it's called Lamborghini. You need to pronounce it well. It's not called Lamborghini.
Oh,
I have to teach you on this. maybe it's not a real one. So just gonna say hi, and right. So, can you talk? Can you hear me fine anyway? I got some questions.
No, the connection is good now.
Can I introduce people who you are?
Proceed. Sure.
Sure. So, this is Dutch by SK. It's my friend Sammy. Can I call you Sammy?
You can call me Sarmad.
Sarmad. So his name is Sarmad. Sarmad is a very, very good friend of mine. He moved from Europe to work in Dubai. We have worked together in Europe for a few years. Did some holidays, share some driving. We did share some driving.
A lot of good memories.
Yeah, definitely a lot of good memories. So this is Sarmad. And do you want to say something about yourself?
Well, you gave a good summary. Short story is I moved a year ago to here permanently. Before that, I was traveling to the region quite often the last couple of years. I've been in a lot of places in the GCC, but nothing feels home like Dubai because more of the international aspect, the language barrier is less limited, although I speak the Arabic language. But overall, the aesthetics of the city, the lifestyle, it's really not a bad place to live in. And we have always good weather all year round.
What's the weather now? I mean, what's the temperature? Is it summery or is it, I don't know.
Well, now it's around 25.5 degrees, which is very nice. It's actually a bit chilly.
It's chilly, 25 degrees.
I'm used to it. Well, for me it's a bit chilly. I'm used to warmer climate, so
Okay.
for me it's a bit of a difference. But you have enough tourists that come here and still go swimming and enjoy the scenery with this weather. To be honest, I'm wearing a sweater, so it's
Right.
for me personally, because you adapt to the weather. This feels a bit chilly.
Okay. Well, for sure it's better than here. Now it's winter time, so
Definitely.
we're lucky. I mean, someone in England probably is less lucky than us. I see someone still online, but Italy is doing okay in temperature. But it's skiing holiday, ski time. But we cannot ski, well, unfortunately. Anywho, I got a question actually because you love driving. So, did you get a car? By the way, you have a car in Europe, but do you have a car in Dubai?
Yeah, I got a car here too. I'm actually looking for another car, but currently I do have a car. I'm driving the BMW X5.
And I guess that's not diesel, is it?
No, it's a 5.0 petrol head, so it does the job, and has I think 300 to 400 brake horsepower, if I'm not mistaken. I think 400 maybe.
Yeah, it's the 4.4 liter 400 brake horsepower, and
Yeah, we had a discussion on this 4.4, so my badge says 5.0, so I want my 0.6 back.
So are you thinking to change your car now?
Well, the thing is, the weather and the dust has an impact on the wear and tear of a car, and not to mention the heat. The plastic parts are easily up for replacement in a couple of years after you purchase the car. So yes, I am looking around to see to potentially buy a new car. Yesterday I did a viewing. I was checking around I checked the Cayenne and I checked the Evoque, but most likely it's going to change to something else. I wasn't a fan of neither.
Okay, okay, that's a nice. I think when it comes to SUVs in Dubai, it's G63, right, on top, and the G-Class in general, and then you have Range Rover,
True.
Sport, and then Cayenne, maybe.
So you have the G-Class definitely, and then you can pimp that out as much as you want. If you recall, with the post of the 6x6 G-Class, that's a car which is worth, I think, $1 million. because
Yeah.
it was so customized. And after that, it's usually the range, the Vogue or the Sport. That's number 2, and then it's followed by the Cayenne, and then the X5s, the Q7s, etc.
Makes sense. Makes sense.
The new BMW, the X7 is also not bad. Have you seen that one? Did you drive it?
Yes, I did drive, but it's a hammer. I mean, it's huge. It's six seats.
No?
Yeah, it's got like two seats. It's huge. I think. Well, in Europe is not practical as a car, and I think Dubai probably suits well. Yeah. I can see it in Dubai. What was your?
I've seen a couple driving around.
Yeah, you like them?
No.
Okay, fair.
I'm not. I still have to adapt to the change of the front with the new grille.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know what people think about the BMW front. Before it used to be wider, and now it's smaller. And I'm holding this picture because the live face is not working for the few people are still here. So yeah, I think it's something to get used to. I like it, to be honest, because I think the grille, it has to be combined well with the color of the car, because I saw the new grille in a black car or in a matte gray. It looked really good, but then I saw it on a white car. It's disgusting. On the green car, disgusting. It's horrible, because you really see the contrast and the shape, which is odd. Yeah, but overall I think they did something new, and people just have to get used to it, just to have a look at it, because they have the perception of seeing a BMW with a wider face. So, but yeah, I mean, beside that, it's a great car. But I really wanted to know, now you've been there for 1 year, more than 1 year?
Yeah, we passed the 1 year mark.
Wow. What was the first thing, in terms of cars, what was the first reaction you had when you arrived in Dubai?
Well, these people like their SUVs, and I can't blame them. Petrol is cheap. People like the luxury here, so the lifestyle is more about SUVs and big cars, also to fit within the household dynamics. Usually, people have easily 2 kids at least. If you're married, so you need a bigger car, and with all the speed bumps and the regulation here, it's not about speeding, right, in Dubai, because fines are quite high, but it's all about comfort and luxury. And if you look at the infrastructure, if you look at the scenery, if you look at the city, what Dubai is representing and showing to the rest of the world, it's all about luxurious cars. And that's the first thing you'll see once you land on the airport. It starts there already. It's a nice journey. It's a nice experience.
What was the first car you saw?
And then once you get in here,
the first beautiful car that you say like, wow.
Well, if you get out of the airport, then you're looking for your cab to get to your hotel or your apartment. You see a whole line of the Tesla SUV and the Tesla sedan model. I think like Emirates has like 200-300 of those lined up. So those are the first couple of cars that you see.
Wow. Okay. Wow.
And then easily, once you're on the highway and on your way and you're driving on the famous highway chassis, you see already your first Rolls Royce. You see the G-Class. You see the BMWs. It's not about small cars here, right? It's not about buying
people like big houses or really good-looking cars. And
well, the thing is, if you are in a tax haven, right? Because of the VAT limitations, and you don't pay tax on salaries, so prices are a bit different on purchases here.
okay.
So if you compare it to Netherlands, and you compare the taxes that you pay on the road taxes. You compare it on the taxes that you pay for the petrol, it becomes fairly quick, very expensive, to be honest.
How much is a liter of petrol?
Like 50 cents now, I think.
So in Europe, on average, is 150 per liter, and there is 60 cents.
Last time, a couple of weeks ago, I was in Europe. I was in Holland. I paid like 175 even. The highway was now 190.
Wow! Oh, that's a lot. And
so imagine you have a 5.0 there.
Yeah.
And then you're paying like, I don't know, you're paying like 500 in petrol per month. On top of that, you're paying road taxes, which can also be easily 200. And then you have the insurance, which can, well, depending on how equipped the car is and the year, the build, the liability and the risk of the driver's age, and all these parameters taken into account, you can easily just, by not even starting the car, making 600-700 in expenses.
Wow.
And then you still have to drive, right?
Oh, yeah, shit. I mean, I've got some question from. I asked people to send me some questions. Now I don't remember who, but they told me if I want to come to Dubai and I want to have some fun with cars, how do I do it? How do you have fun with cars in Dubai?
Well, you have these racetracks where you can have fun with a car if you want to go really fast. But that's it. I wouldn't advise to go fast. There are limited options to go fast. You can go fast, but you would risk a fine and putting other lives in danger, which is not worth it. You can go on a course and you can get it out of your system, but it's not about speeding here. It's more about protecting the general public and safety and driving a luxurious car and enjoying your stay here in a nice car, in a nice setting, in a nice environment.
So are there like racetracks where you can do some courses, some activities, or not? Or do you have to go really outside of Dubai?
Well, you can go outside of the city and near the desert areas, and you can speed as much as you want. If you hit a camel, that's at your own expense. But
wait, if you hit a camel.
Well, camels are in the desert, right? So chances are, if you're driving there, I don't know, 180, 200 in a Ferrari or whatever, and you don't pay attention, or you're not an experienced driver, and suddenly an animal crosses the road, well, you have to react fast, right?
Yeah, no, that's true. I just wasn't thinking of camels, but what is so how's the police? I see the police is driving like really McLarens, Bugatti.
Exactly.
They drive all the supercars. So obviously, if I go to Dubai, I want to apply to be a policeman. But how do they take advantage of driving the supercars, or what the hell is it all about?
Actually, I've seen a couple around, and most of the police cars here are the Nissans and the Toyota, but they do have these super tuned cars. I think it's all a part of the lifestyle here. So why should the police not drive a luxurious car? If everybody else is able to drive it, why should the police not be able to drive it, right?
Fair point. Yeah.
If they take advantage of it, well, it's one of the safest cities out here in the world. So, not sure if they actually push that gas throttle, but they definitely enjoy comfort of a luxurious car and drive around, and everybody's happy to take the pictures. You have everybody visiting Dubai likes to take pictures of those kind of unique sites. I mean, how often do you see a police car which is a Bentley?
No, never. I see in Italy, for example, I think the police, they have Lamborghini gives them I don't know how many, but one of the latest models always. So the police here drives a Huracan, a Lamborghini Huracan.
Right.
Yeah, but they don't use it. They actually use it for medical purposes, for emergencies. So if you have to move organs from one hospital to another, for example, and there's no helicopter, there's no faster connection, they would use the Lamborghini to do that. So they don't use that to chase people on the road or anything like that. No, and I still don't get it. And then we have obviously the other law enforcement, the Carabinieri, which are basically the military police. They get the new Alfa Giulia Quadrifoglio from Alfa Romeo, which has the 2.9 liter Ferrari engine, 500 brake horsepower. So yeah, I don't know what they use it for. I've never seen one live, but yeah, not too bad. So yeah, that's pretty something. But how many I saw in Dubai from pictures and videos, it was shocking. I've got a lot of questions, but shall we do that? You go home, and we get video connection maybe. So I will speak on my own. And in the meantime, you go home and trying to connect. Does it sound good?
Well, to be honest, I chipped my tooth during today's breakfast in the morning.
No way.
I have a dental appointment, unfortunately. Yeah, seriously, the front side. I'm actually happy I'm not on video because I'm missing 2 pieces of my.
Are you serious?
I'm not joking.
Oh.
I'm not joking. And,
man.
It's something stupid. I had it from the past. It was repaired a couple of years ago, and it happened this morning. Both pieces fell off, so I need to.
Okay.
It's not an emergency surgery, but we need to correct it because the nerve is now open and it's quite sensitive.
Oh, then you go and take away, right?
My advice actually is we need to figure out this connection thing.
Okay.
See if it works properly, and then give the people something that they actually can look into with the nice visualizations. Maybe we can share our screens, we'll show a couple of pictures, a couple of videos around here to get a better impression of cars in the GCC.
Okay. So now what you're gonna do? Just go and fix your nice smile. And next time I will not hold you like this. We'll probably talk more about cars, but I will.
I don't mind. I actually find this quite funny that you're holding me like this. So I prefer that we do this often as a tradition, or every time as traditional.
Yeah. Oh well. Look, what I'm gonna do. I've got a bunch of questions that I want to ask. So we will do another time. We will figure out the live, the FaceTime thing, and I wanted to tell you that I really want to come to Dubai in the very short term and see you.
You're very welcome.
Yeah, it would be nice to go on spot cars and seeing. I really want to know cultural perspectives from Dubai. I want to see how people have fun with cars, because this is just an ongoing thing. Cars are like being electric. There are so many activities. I really want to find out how people have fun. Petrol heads have fun with the cars, in all the safety and etc. So I will try to come and see you. So we will do that. Before then, we might do another live version session on this, and yeah, speak more. Sounds good?
Sure, looking forward to it.
All right.
I'll
Okay.
make sure that I'm smiling with
Yeah, go fix that tooth. Go and fix that tooth. It's my better. All right, you can drop the call. I will just do a recap of what we just discussed. Some people have just joined, and what we're gonna do next. All right.
Cool.
All right. Cool, man.
See you soon, buddy.
Yeah. Take care, bro.
Ciao, ciao.
Ciao, ciao. So this was a huge fail, by the way. I never done a live on Instagram, and it was technically easy, but we could not get a face-to-face connection because Sarmad is in Dubai, and if you don't have a VPN connection, if you're outside the city or somewhere else, you are not able to join a face-to-face call. We wanted to show you some cars from Dubai, just to get a touch of this really good hotspot of supercars and car lifestyles in general, and really we want to talk about cars. So because many people now are looking at Dubai, they see the cars, but they want to know, how can you use a car, how can you have fun with the car, how strict the police is, for example. So we want to kind of know more about Dubai and cars and the culture of petrol heads in Dubai. Is it just to show the good cars? Is it to drive good cars? I want to know. So the objective is to go to the Middle East, to Dubai, and see by myself, and hopefully drive some proper cars. So we will see. And I've got many questions that I want to ask today. I think I will save them for the next time, where we are able to establish a very good connection. Any more questions regarding cars, or very welcome. This will be recorded so you can watch it later. If you care about videos of cars, that's also my channel. It's on YouTube, and this year I will publish some of the videos in a new platform in England. So it's ciao for now, and hopefully have a good weekend and fight the pandemic.